Shhhhhhh, 13 love, 13 respect, 13 double tone. Alright, yo, so I'm gonna be talking about the liver sound, you know what I'm saying? This is very important to do with your hands, you know what I'm saying? This will heal all your hands. You start off going like this, and this will start, like, when you get to the point, to a level, you'll be able to see the sparks in your hands. This is not just to build up the fire within your body and to heat up your body and stuff like that, but it's also to bring up all the elements in your body, including electrical energy. You know what I'm saying? The more you have friction, you know what I'm saying, you create electrical sparks. You know what I'm saying? The positive magnetic forces. And you can also practice by doing this. You know what I'm saying? And you'll be able to have you can feel like a magnetic field within your body, within your hands, in between your hands. You just bounce it, you know what I'm saying, little by little, and then you can feel the pull. Like, try to pull away, try to push in, pull in, you know, little by little, you know what I'm saying? And then you can do wise friends, you know what I'm saying? Do that kind of stuff, and you can feel the magnetic force, to feel the energy, and this is gonna allow you to, you know, become the true X-Men, being like, what's it called, like this nigga Magneto and shit like that, but you using it for healing purposes. You know what I'm saying? You ain't doing it for no wicked shit, you know what I'm saying? And this is how you can be able to assist the earth. And also, by you cleaning out your aura, then you clean out your aura, you activate it, now you clean out your aura. And when you're doing this, it's like rollerblades, like a fire winds. You know how the wind be spiraling? This is what you're doing. And it's just like you just making it roll, and it rolls. And you make sure that you go on infinite. You know what I'm saying? You go on for infinity. You know what I'm saying? Make sure that you don't stop. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you go on for infinity. You know what I'm saying? Just keep going, keep spiraling. You know what I'm saying? Everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Just bring out the magnetic energy, and this is gonna assist you with all the frequencies all around you, because we're all around the whole hologram type of shit. So the more you practice this, just this little basic shit, this is like, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna allow you to assist to work with all the elements. You know what I'm saying? All the elements. And also, it's gonna assist you, if you imagine yourself right in the middle, you can heal yourself in the world. You know what I'm saying? So this ain't some like witchcraft type of shit where you doing some evil shit. No, you're doing this for assistance. You know what I'm saying? And it's allowing you to play with frequency. You know what I'm saying? So, because if you acknowledge demons and all that, they come in the form of frequency, which is low radiation and shit like that. So when you are able to master this, you can sense that low frequency vibration, and you can kind of like, you know, you'll be in a higher vibration, so it doesn't attach to you, and you can sense it, and you can also use energy to attack that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like push it away in a sense. You know what I'm saying? Or to, you know what I'm saying, like heal it, change it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Change that energy so it can work for you, or work for something, you know, in its perspective, that it needs to do what it needs to do. You know what I'm saying? That it doesn't need to be wicked in the form of it. You know what I'm saying? So that's one of the things to do. So now you just start out your body like that. We're doing the liver sound, so we're dealing with the liver. So, you know, you want to acknowledge your liver, man. You know what I mean? Your liver is very important. That is dealing with your life. It's the main thug in your body, taking care of all the toxins and shit in your body. So it's very important to acknowledge your liver. Without your liver, you know what I'm saying, it ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because when you're taking in that food or whatever the case may be, it's the one fighting things. And a lot of times, if you might feel pain in your liver, if you're doing the right thing or whatever, it'll heal itself. That's what the liver do. The liver might give you a little push because it's working that hard. You know what I'm saying? But when you're doing the right things, when you're taking the steps to moving to taking that transactions, you know what I'm saying? But main thing is to acknowledge your body in the form of communicating with it, imagining it in your mind and stuff like that. So I'm gonna be real quick with this. The element is wood. It's associated with the gallbladder and your liver, and the sound is shh. The same sound that you do when you hear, like that you hear from a librarian when you're talking too loud or something. Shh. You know what I'm saying? That's that sound that alleviates the liver. Just like the sound shit. You know what I'm saying? That alleviates the liver. So shh alleviates the liver and assists you to alleviate negative energies of anger, frustrations, resentment, like things like, also like when you're dealing with with resisting. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're resisting something, let out a long shh, shh. Like even if you're running, this is a good things to do while you're running as well too. You don't even have to just always do it just sitting down. What I'm doing right now, you could do it in the showers. You can do it, you know what I'm saying, anytime, yo. You could do it in your head. You know what I'm saying? So you're doing this to alleviate anger and frustration. Now, why you want to alleviate anger and frustration in this form? Because anger and frustration can lead you into a situation that you don't even want to be into. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times, there's a lot of psychic vampires around you that purposely try to intent to get you angry and mad and form to get you to that level, to take your spirit, to take your breath away from you, to keep you away from doing this kind of sound, to make you not be healing the earth. Because when you're doing this, you're releasing your energy, but it's recleansing the earth. You know what I'm saying? Because you're channeling it to give it to the earth. You're putting it in a box. You know what I'm saying? No, I ain't gonna say in a box. I say you put it in a breath, in a chemical breath. In the formula of your breath as a present to the earth. Like here, you know what I'm saying? That shh, is directly getting sent back to the earth. You know what I'm saying? Because this living sound is dealing with the wood, so it's dealing with the forest and stuff like that. So when you're doing this sound, you are like, by you knowing this now, you are sending that straight to Mother Earth, to the forest, to the trees, and they will highly appreciate this from you and will give you back loving kindness. You know what I'm saying? Like they're gonna care about you more, and you're gonna be taken care of more. So a lot of people feeling lonely and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Go out to nature and do this shit, man. You start feeling the difference. You start seeing, and because you acknowledge that trees are connected. The bottom of the roots, some old trees are connected with all the trees around the world. So by you being in tune with one tree like that, breathing, they'll be all connected with you, and you'll be in tune with humans as well too, and animals and everything else as alike, because the tree gives us the air we need to breathe, right? So it releases that chemical. So within that chemical lies that formula, and not lies like lies, you know what I'm saying? It's within that formula. It's the truth within that formula, you know what I'm saying, of the breath of prayer. You know what I'm saying? That's that breath, the holy breath that God gave us. So within that comes the message. That's the telepathy and all that feeling and everything else that comes with it. You know what I'm saying? The healing. So that's how it's the even exchange. You know what I'm saying? And the more you do it, the more you'll start feeling more in tune. You know what I'm saying? And you start seeing that even if you're around in a polluting world, you know what I'm saying, you can have these people you can be breathing that positive oxygen, the positive air, you know what I'm saying, no matter what, you know what I'm saying? So it allows you to release that frustration, bring in that loving kindness, that benevolence, and forgiveness. And forgiveness is very important, because when you can forgive, you can be forgiven. You know what I'm saying? So it's one and the same. So that's one important thing to have. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Bees is buzzing, man. You know what I'm saying? Keep them buzzing. So the color you want to imagine for this is the green. In the season, it's spring. So it's like you're spiraling up, you know what I'm saying? And the direction is east. So the sound you're doing is you putting your hands together, you put your hands down, then you put your hands together like this. And what you're going to do is you're going to go up and you're going to shift your weight, shift your hands out towards your left side so it can open your liver. You know what I'm saying? So you're going to be looking up, doing the sound. And you're gonna lead with your wrist. So you're like coming out here, and then you close your eyes and you bring in that green, bright green energy. What you released out was that dark, gloomy green, and you bring it in, and you do that sound in your head. But you're putting in the green energy now, the green ether energy right into your liver. And then you have your hands right here. You put your hands down, then onto your liver, and then you put your hands down. That's it. And you do that about 3 times, and you could do that more as well too. So one more time. You start off like this, eyes open, relax, and acknowledging your liver, you know what I'm saying? Make sure your liver is there, it's green, you know what I'm saying? It could be, you know what I mean? You want to make it bright green before you even start. You want to spark up that green. You want to have that intention, because once you have that imagination in your mind, that green aura, it already happened. So it's like you know what I'm saying? You pulling that into existence, and that's part of the whole astral projection shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of these people talk a lot of shit about astral projection. Bitch, you do astral projection every day, all day, every time. Every time you think, anytime you are doing any that, you astral projection. But the only thing is, when you're dealing with the techniques of astral projection, you are taking it to an even further level. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Point blank. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people want to talk all this shit, and it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you got to acknowledge that. Like, when you running, you astral projecting, because you're imagining yourself to the finish line. When you're taking a test, you're astral projecting, because you're imagining yourself finish the test. Every time you're eating, you're astral projecting, because you're even imagining yourself have the food before the food is even there. So, you know, we are just acknowledging and the techniques that we already have. You know what I'm saying? The power that we hold within ourselves. You know what I'm saying? As you would call, you know what I'm saying, immortal techniques. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, this is gonna be dealing with the direction of the east. All right. So we put our hands together once again onto your knees, and you bringing your hands up. Deep breath. And you are imagining a dark green coming out of your liver, and you're releasing all the anger, all the resentment, frustration. So this is dealing like with grudges and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? You know, bullshit that you like. Even it even deals with a mind frame that you may have. Like, it deals with like ways that you may be thinking. Like, you know what I'm saying? Frustration in the form that you may be having stress. You know what I'm saying? Something that you may be having difficulties in dealing with. And if it releases it, all right, it means it solutionizes that shit. It gives you the solution for that shit. So it'll tend to, like, when you, because this is important. This is the breath. This is that prayer. Now remember, I said this, you're giving it to the earth. You're giving it to the trees. So in return, you get that gift to be able to release that stress. It might not even be at that certain moment, and this will not happen with me, that it doesn't happen right there and then. You know what I'm saying? It happens after, like, something like, the more you get better at it, it happens right away. But eventually, like, at the beginning, it may start like you know, wow. At the beginning, you just might be releasing a lot of karma. You got to let go of a lot of karma, because everything is yours. You have everything is yours, but the only thing is, the reason what's keeping you away from yours is all the shit that you have on top of you, all the bullshit that all the shit that you need to detach from. You know what I'm saying? All the shit that's, all the parasites on you, leeching off of you, taking what's yours from you, that you are still attached to. You know what I'm saying? So that's very important. So this is part of releasing that. So by you doing this, you are becoming sovereign. You know what I'm saying? This is very important to do this, because you are becoming a true free person, a free being. You know, you being your true self like this. So you're letting out that. You're being able to have more control. So this will be able to give you more assistance in your dreams. Your dreams are very important to you. You know what I'm saying? If people are talking shit about your dreams, they don't know shit. Your dreams are very important. If you're not having good dreams, if your dreams ain't right, you know what I'm saying, something ain't right about you. So your dreams are very important. This is how they try to control you the most, is through your dreams. If what I'm saying is bullshit, then why they go so hard with fluoride and all this other extra shit, with the memory shit and all that type of shit into the food? When they putting poison in the food and poison in the water, why are they going so hard at that specific attack? You know what I'm saying? Because the dream deals with the pineal gland, and the pineal gland deals with everything in your body. And the dream, the pineal gland is what you need to get to the dream. So the pineal gland is the most important thing in the whole body. It, like, you know, it's the pyramid within your body. If it's that, and it's the most important thing in your body, and if you look it up in science, it's called endocrine glands. And if that's true, it's called the pineal gland. And if that's true, then the pineal gland assists you to get to the dream realm. Then that means that the dream realm is more important than the pineal gland. Therefore, the dream realm is more important than. Therefore, the dream realm is very important. That's what I'm trying to say. So, doing the sound, It will assist you more with that. Like if you notice animals, they do this kind of sound, like the bees all around us right now. That's what they do. They do the buzzing sound. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is, man. So you imagining this green, dark green energy coming out of you. And you want the element is wood, trees, forest. Imagine that in your head. Like when you're doing this, when you have your eyes closed, try to imagine that. When you have your hands by your liver, you know what I'm saying? And you be straight, you know what I'm saying? You be good, spiraling up, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do it one more time, alright? I'm gonna do this like this. We're gonna do this about like 9 times. We'll probably do a little bit quicker than we would do it usually, you know what I'm saying? Imagining your liver, making sure your liver is happy and green and glowing, and you're just releasing more of that negative energy, but it's becoming negative ions to the earth. It's recycling to the earth. So I don't want you to imagine like you're vomiting. You want to imagine you're vomiting, but your vomit is like it's like a shake. You know how you would see a green shake? You know what I'm saying? So that's your vomit. You know what I'm saying? If you alkaline and shit like that, you know. So and you know, that's what I want you to imagine, that it's a shake to the earth. You know what I'm saying? So take a deep breath, put your hands together, and the way I want you to put your hands together is like well, you could do it, you know what I'm saying, as an assistance, you know, do whatever you want. You could just do the sound. You don't even have to do this thing, you know what I'm saying. You can even do the sound in your head. You could, you know what I'm saying, you can even do a word that sounds like this sound. You know, do whatever you want, you know what I'm saying. But I'm just putting an assistance of how you can do the tiger claw. You know, this is what I do. I do the tiger claw mudra, and then I just grasp on, and this is like I'm clutching, like I'm holding on tight, like, you know what I'm saying, like I'm connecting, like it's a connection, and I basically just rise it up. Making sure you're looking at your wrist, leaning towards the left. And you just like imagining like a green gas type of shit coming out. Kind of like those cartoons do when they be farting, you know, the green fart type of shit. It's coming out like a burp type of shit, you know. Then you close your eyes and do this sound in your head. And don't touch your liver. Just imagine a green laser coming out of your palm. You have this green aura all around you. And then your liver is cleansed. And then you put your hands on your liver. And then you put your hands down. That's it. That's the power right there, man. You got the power within you. The kingdom of God is within you. Do what you gotta do, man. You know what I'm saying? Assist the others, man. Don't let this bullshit take over you, man. These demons out here, man. Yo, this is for only the, you know, my thug niggas, you know what I'm saying? You people that, you know, are not in tune, you know, I hope you get in tune, man. I don't hope you get in tune. I will you get in tune. You know what I'm saying? You should get in tune, you know what I'm saying? If you will get in tune. That's what it is, man. If you will get in tune. That, you gotta spin your will. It doesn't matter what you eating. You know, I'm gonna keep it real with you. It don't matter what you eating. It don't matter what you watching. I don't care if you watching TV. I don't care what you do. I don't care if you all about this shit and all this and that and the third. You know what I'm saying? What it's all about is your will. You know what I'm saying? Your will has to be spinning. You know what I'm saying? At all times. Because you can have everything. The minute your wheel starts spinning, you go backwards. You know what I'm saying? So you have to have your will. You got that will. So you could be eating junk food and shit like that, but you gotta have that will to let go of that shit. You gotta have that will. I could tell you all the shit I want about how horrible that shit is and what that's doing to you, the effects that it's doing to you, but it won't matter to you until you get that will of yourself to will thyself to get yourself up out of that situation. Until then, you gonna look at it like whatever. So it's all about the will. So namaste, hotep natir, we here, man. Keep it up on my people. 13 love, you know what I'm saying? Stay up, man. We here, man. You already know what it is. They can't stop us, man. We control these helicopters. Spinning, spiraling with a chop. Alright, peace, guys. Namaste. Let's go.